What I want to review with you today is I want to show you how to integrate one of our waterproof anchoring technologies. This is a grab bar system. This is the actual anchor itself. And this is kind of a layered system. We're showing you the substrate. We make a slot for the anchor, apply thin sets, apply a gasket, and then tile over this. And then ultimately, it provides this projection, which is basically a weld stud. And this projection allows us to actually attach the grab bar. So in this workflow, I just want to explain a few little details. So Schluter basically developed a method that we call the bonded shower system method. And the bonded shower system method allows us to take a piece of membrane like this and patch a washer like that. And as a result of that, when you apply a patch to this with thin set, you create a watertight environment. Well, we basically using a customized gasket that has a polyurethane flexible collar. And I'm just going to slip this over here so you can see what's going on. And this flexible collar creates a static connection around the base of the weld stud, making this watertight. So there are no adhesives or sealants that you need at the bottom of this. You just simply slip this over with thinset and you create a watertight environment. If you get in real close here, you could see 410 stainless steel screw. These small perforations in the anchor actually allow us to discover a vertical stud in two places. So those perforations go across the length of the anchor, so you can attach this to a wood stud. Okay, we want you to fill this slot with thinset, and when you do, this is what happens. So you create all these like micro plumes on the back side of the anchor. What we did is we applied an anchor to the other side, so we can have this conversation from this side, so you can see all these little mushroom type thin set projections that are coming through there, making this super strong and dense. Then you simply use a membrane trowel, and then you press our gasket into the substrate, apply tile, and basically that's the waterproofing aspect of this. Now I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to show you how we then attach the grab bar itself. So we have this gasket. This is meeting
A118.10
standard in the industry. Just to let you know that we're using a 1024 threaded screw. This screw is essentially stronger than 3 number 10 wood screws. And because we have different mechanics, there's different physics associated with this, we're actually able to create a different look. Not only are we creating something that's significantly stronger, but it provides a different look. And this is how this works. When you do apply the tile, you can drill as much as a 3/4 inch hole. This way you can collapse the thinset left and right, up and down. No problem. Even if you're using large format tile, it's no big deal. Then what we're going to do is then just slip that washer on. So with this bushing is essentially a big chunk of stainless steel, and we're just going to slip that on. There's a little, if you look inside real close, you will notice that there's this, like, we call that a brooch. There's this little hex pattern in there, and that hex pattern actually follows the hex on the outside of this weld stud. And we're just going to slip that on. That prevents the back of the bushing from rotating. Then what we're going to do is just take a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, and we're going to just lock this thing down. And this is the thing that I want to let you know. I'm going to build this upside down. There's a little thread orifice there that normally you pitch down at the bottom because that's where you tighten it usually. But I'm just going to, for the conversation, I'm just going to attach it on the top side to make this easy. But if you have thin set behind this tile, I don't care how much portion that you put on that, you're not going to break that. When you do that right, you're gonna torque that down really tight. It's super strong. Now, then this is all it takes. We take this grab bar. We've got these what we call cover washers, or essentially escutcheons, and we're just going to slip that on, and we have
6 30-second screws.
This is all you need to create a super strong connection. We're just going to wind those in on each side, and we're going to have a completed install here in just a minute. Now, I just want you to know, this is kind of a live workflow here. It doesn't take much longer than this in the field. Not only did we create a solution that exceeds all industry standards, exceeds all industry standards associated with waterproofing, but we've protected the intention of the substrate. The substrate is supposed to be a waterproof material. You put holes in it, you void this warranty, and then you void its intention. We're showing you how to do this, not only in a way that is specific to the tile industry, but is beautiful.
Visit us at TileWareProducts.com for more information on how to integrate waterproof wall anchoring technology into liquid, sheet, or foam core substrates. Please comment, like, subscribe.